You have anything to say?
No.
It's just snow.
Snow.
Beyond the truck camper rally, this is the largest amount of truck campers we've seen on the road. We just got turned around by a snowplow driver. Yep.
Looks like somebody went haywire with a crayon.
Ow! There are prairie dogs here. We're having to stop. I don't care if it's raining or not. We are going to see prairie dogs. Oh, they're so cute.
Use the right lane to turn right towards Butte Creek Trail.
I don't know. I guess I can't walk and talk at the same time.
Yeah.
And film. We found a really cool campsite.
Yep.
You want to see where it is?
No, because I don't remember.
It's at Butte National Forest, and it's just outside of the park. So $20 a night. If you have America the Beautiful, you have $10. And we're going to get going because I'm hearing
Thunder in the background.
thunder. Yeah.
So, yeah, and we got a hike to get there, so.
Yes, we do.
We got quite a walk.
Well, that's kind of cool to see the mountains and the weather come in. Yeah. We're enjoying the morning. Gary's looking out the window and it's freaking snowing. You have anything to say?
No.
It's just snow.
Snow.
Yep. It's a lovely day here I think we're in Montana. We're kind of like switching the Montana and Wyoming. I think it's Montana. So, still snowing. Getting off the blocks. It would be a nice place to stay for a few more days. But this is definitely a park where you're required to have hard-sided campers because of grizzly bears in the area. We didn't see anything last night. Well, I better get back to work here because Gary's doing everything. It's a sloppy day. Alright, do a walk around. Sites have a picnic table, a fire pit, and a place where you can put food that is a bear box. Alright, time to get going. This is like truck camper heaven back here. Oh, that heated seat feels amazing.
36.
Our plan for today is to drive up to Billings, Montana. But instead of driving on highways, we chose a more scenic route along the Beartooth Highway. This is so pretty here. And with the leaves just starting to turn, beyond the truck camper rally, this is the largest amount of truck campers we've seen on the road. Yellowstone obviously is a prime destination for truck campers. Look at that. Wow. Sorry, you can't look at that. It's ridiculously gorgeous. Stop it. The views here would be amazing. Yeah, this is going to be nice.
Alright, so how high are we? Okay.
Yep, absolutely. 9,400. Feels like it. Quarter. It's up, must come down. You didn't say road closed.
Turn that truck around too.
Wish they would have told us a little earlier.
Yeah, it'd have been nice to have find us earlier.
Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Well, this has been a really beautiful drive, but we just got turned around by a snowplow driver. We are going back down the hill, but we got up to just above 9,900. We did not reach that 10,000 mark.
My guess is a little too icy for the switchbacks up there.
So we're headed back down, but at the very least, this was a beautiful diversion.
Road's closed up there. Yeah, the snowplow's got it closed, so it's too icy. So just trying to give you a warning before you got to try to turn around up there, especially with your buddies with the bigger vehicles.
There's a camper there too. You can let them know.
We're guessing the road was just recently closed, so the sign at the bottom hadn't been turned on yet. But we did our best to inform others as we drove back down. And just like that, our plans changed. We nixed Billings and ended up going further south. When full-timing, sometimes you just have to go with the flow. And sometimes you find some awesome, unexpected places along the way.
We're stopping.
It's really steep.
Cars.
We're good on cars. Waiting for it to come up to the crazy part. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Looks like somebody went haywire with a crayon.
I'm sure this area is absolutely beautiful, but this was all we can see when we went through. Maybe again someday.
We don't normally show our lunches because they're not very exciting, but just in the camper on the side of the road, grabbing some food.
Yep. It's sort of healthier.
Yeah, a sandwich, some veggies. Although these chips are freaking amazing. We made it to Sitting Bull Campground. It's in Wyoming. It is a national forest campground that typically is $20 a night, $10 with the pass. But since there's no services, it is free, which is our favorite word. I was going to have you explain what you were doing. Why is your hood open?
So my hood's open because critters this time of year like to make nests, and I'd rather them not use the wires on the truck. So what I do is I mix some peppermint oil and water, shake it up, and I spray it around all the electrical components. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've had a critter in here tried to make a nest up on top of my battery. So I've been spraying this stuff on. Forests like this, never know, animals like to crawl up in there when it's warm. So that's what I'm doing.
Do you leave your hood open?
No, I do not.
Okay, that's your preference. Okay.
My preference.
Okay. Unfortunately, on this part of our trip, we are traveling a lot faster, so we're not able to experience a lot of these sites to their fullest. But it has a nice area for a picnic table and even a grill on here. Really nice areas. Might be a little bit more challenging if you're staying here for multiple days and trying to bank on your solar, since it is obviously very forested. But some of these sites over here have a beautiful view of the plain. There are mountains all around us, but we feel kind of nicely nestled in here. There's probably about 3 or 4 other campers here. Gary said he saw something about thunderstorms east of here, but we honestly don't know which way the weather is moving because we have no cell service. But yeah, that's all right. God, it feels like it's gonna go through the roof. Jeez. try to catch some. Ow! Ouch. Those are not small. Look at that size. Are you all good up there?
Looks alright.
Yay.
Just got done hailing. Thought I'd come out and look and make sure everything's copacetic with everything. And yeah, we got a little bit of hail on the truck. Doesn't look like we dented a whole lot, so. No, doesn't look like we dented, so we're good. None of our vents seem to be broken, so should be good. And it currently is storming, so.
It's 5:30 in the morning. We heard a weird noise outside. I think after being in Yellowstone for so long, we were thinking bison or something. Because it happened now twice. We're thinking we had snow last night, and its snow is sliding down the nose on the front cap because it's brand new. So, don't know for sure, but Gary's checking it out.
So it's misting, raining, and sleeting all at the same time, and it's frozen on our nose cap. There's about a 6-inch strip up there where the nose cap comes up, and the rest of the inside of there's no insulation, so the camper would be heating that area, so we didn't have a snow ledge. But when we replaced our nose cap, we insulated that area, so there was a snow ledge that's fallen off. It's not melting the snow on the ledge, so it's on the roof as easily, so it's just sitting up there and then just cascading off over the edge.
See, everything you do has a consequence, good or bad, but you never know.
So I don't know if that's the cause of it or not, but to me, because there's that strip there, this might be the new nose cap. It's different.
Or it also could be the fact that the nose cap is so new, it's very slippery.
Well, it's very slippery, so it's just allowing it to fall off, but just something to be aware of that we've got to watch for. So.
Yeah. All right, time to go back to bed.
Time to go back to bed.
It is a chilly, snowy morning today. Working on getting out of here. It's, I don't know, what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock, so that's not too bad. Hopefully the roads are pretty decent. We don't know. Kind of a sloppy morning. Thank you.
Huh?
Ready, set, go?
Ready, set, go.
All right, we are getting up a little early in hopes to make it to Devil's Tower today. I've been wanting to see this ever since I watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I would have made Gary watch that last night if we actually had cell service, but we didn't, so maybe we'll watch it tonight. I don't know.
Yeah. So how are we getting there?
On a road.
On a road.
On a road.
Right.
I have no idea. And I forgot to mention, we've been on some pretty rough roads, so we did reposition the camper last night. If you're doing longer trips with your truck camper, you may need to look at that because, you know, they do bounce around. Even though these things are heavy, they do move.
Guess the places that I've been. You never guess the places that I've been. Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in. I'm never gonna let the day begin 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in. Oh, don't wake me up before you go, and I'll just make this bed my home. Oh, darling, please just let me sleep. Give me my dreams.
They're going the opposite way that we are. So there's an earthworm. Do a wide turn on here. Because this tree is going to be a little challenging.
So turn challenging.
So we got to Devil's Tower just in time for it to start raining. Yeah, which
We didn't have any of our reindeer.
no, we didn't. And there's just, yeah, we just didn't have a chance to walk around since we're on a little bit more of a time schedule. So unfortunately, sometimes things don't work out the way you want to, but I'm sure we can come back another day and see it in all its glory. I did get a couple of pictures before it started pouring rain, so yeah, you know, it is what it is. That's RV life.
Yes, it is.
Yep. We'll be back someday. And to watch Close Encounters of the Third Kind the next time. Yep, that's, you know it. There are prairie dogs here. We're having to stop. I don't care if it's raining or not. We are going to see prairie dogs. Oh, they're so cute. They're prairie dogs. Look at you, little guy. Ah. They're everywhere. Look at that one eating. I saw you digging. Now he's just munching.
We came to see Devil's Tower, and she gets more excited about the prairie dogs when she's
I
chasing
don't
them.
care if I'm gonna get
She's
wet
chasing
or
them
not.
all over the field.
Was not. I wish I had my zoom lens. It's in the camper.
Yeah, she
Thank you,
puts her
Jim.
bag of stuff in, but never puts everything in it.
Well, no, because it's 2 bags instead of 1 bag. And oh, they're squeaking. They're so cool.
They're like guinea pigs on
I
Earth.
love them. They make me so happy.
Yeah, they're just all out here in their condos.
It is. It's like a prairie dog condo complex.
Yeah.
I'm sure the HOA fees are pretty hefty though. There's one right there. Hey, look, he's digging. Oh my God, go get it.
Thanks for stopping by, and hit that like button, or better yet, chat with us in the comments. See you on the next trail.